Politics with Laura. I got a good one for you today. This is Politics with Laura. I got a good one for you today. Madison Cawthorn lost his seat. And to me, that is no big surprise. Many people would agree with my assessment. Madison Cawthorn had a great story. People got swept up with his story, but forgot one thing. They forgot his plan. Would he be able to execute what he said that he would do? I would say that he did his very best. However, I think maybe the position was a bit too much for him. Because from day one, week one, he was riddled with scandal. As soon as when he ran for office, his school, his alumni wrote an open letter against him being in the Congress. Before he gets in the Congress, he gets married. Marries a beautiful woman, and as soon as they get married, they automatically have marital problems. That is unheard of. At least it takes a little longer than that to start having severe marital problems, and then have the marriage and then divorce in 8 months. What was it called? Irreconcilable differences. And then Cawthorn came out and said that they were working on their marriage. Well, why would you get married to a person that you have such difficulties with? But no, that even gets worse. Then it said that his wife was a Russian honeypot. Married him to be able to get access to a politician. Then you think that gets worse? No, it gets worse than that. Worse than that. He gets caught in scandals. His staffers, he was caught touching his male staffers in a genital area when he was driving. So he has sexual allegations from the male and female parts. God, he got both sides. Then you think that is bad enough? No, it gets worse than that. Then as he travels the country, to the other side of the world, these texts come out with someone with whom he was paying to have sex with. The Republican Party had so many issues with him, but you think that's bad, it gets worse. Just when you think it can't get any worse, Cawthorn is a gift that keeps on giving. He is blackmailed with a sex tape. Well, I wouldn't call that a sex tape. I would call that something out of Saturday Night Live comedy skit. That's what I would call it. But however, it was his. But I have to give him credit. He came out, and I think he did a great job defending himself, defending the accusations, but I think he should have listened to the people that advised him. He should have stayed far away from that. He should have been silent. But by him being young, as they call in Spanish, sabido todo, a know-it-all, he shot himself in the foot. Here's an article. And understanding. Uh-oh, no, don't do that. Goodness gracious. That was not where I wanted to go. Oh, Lord. Okay, this was not my article. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can redo this. Nope, that is not it. Hold on for a second. Let me see. Today was a very long day and it is showing. Okay, here it is. All right. Madison Cawthorn loses his seat in Congress after a turbulent 2 years in office. That is a very true statement. All right. Cawthorn lost to a state senate, Chuck Edwards, by a narrow margin in a Republican primary for North Carolina 11th congressional district, which contained the state's westernmost region. Cawthorn conceded the race to Edwards late Tuesday night, according to CNN. Even before he arrived in Washington in January 2021, Cawthorn had established himself as someone willing to play fast and loose with the truth. That is not a good thing. He also misled voters in his campaign TV ad about his application to the U.S. Navy Academy, claiming that his injuries in a car accident derailed it, when in fact he had been rejected from the academy beforehand, and more than 150 students at the conservative Patrick Henry College, where Cawthorn studied for one semester before dropping out, accused him of sexual predatory behavior. He denied the allegations. It's let me just continue. After the 2020 election, in which he won his seat in Congress, Cawthorn loudly echoed Trump's lies about the results of the presidential election, even speaking at the rally in Washington, D.C. on January 6, 2021, that preceded the assault by Trump supporters on the U.S. Capitol. His provocation continued during his first year in office. In August 2021, Cawthorn, who had admitted on January 23, 2021, that there was no evidence of election fraud in 2020, said, if our election system continues to be rigged and continues to be stolen, then I can't even read anymore. This is too much. This is too much. Look. Oh my goodness. You know, on my other channel, I coined something called social oppression. Social oppression is where you do things, one person or a group of people can do things that that is so outrageous that it lacks shame. Now, okay, former President Donald Trump, he's questionable on so many different levels. But Cawthorn just, I don't even know where to begin with him. I truly don't know. Because I was hoping that he would do and be more. By him speaking of his issues, his handicap, his story, he had a way of being able to reach out to people and being able to use that story to make a change. However, that's not how it happened. That's not how it was supposed to be. That's what I'm saying. Possibly in his eyes, and I can't speak for him. I could only say what I believe. Okay, wait a minute. Say what I believe. However, he did not. Let me see. How can I say this? I believe that he had an opportunity to do something really good. He had that opportunity. Unfortunately, he let that go. Now, he said at one point that in his car accident he had a brain injury, a traumatic brain injury. I don't know. Only person that knows is him. I think he okay, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Let me backtrack. Let me backtrack for a second. I think Cawthorn had an idea of what Congress was like. Everyone has an idea of, when I get in office, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get this done, and this done. You have that idea, but once you get in there, what you believed it to be and what it is are two different things. Cawthorn had a lot of adolescent outbursts in him that came out in all the wrong ways. He had a lot of energy that he should have placed in a different way, but instead it came out in all the wrong ways. I believe that his heart was in the right place. I just think that the execution was incorrect. He got married because normally men in Congress or women in Congress are married. So I think maybe he just found a beautiful woman, a marriage out of convenience. They got married and not compatible. I think it was horrible by calling her a Russian honeypot. just something. Just something. But if Cawthorn could have controlled his behavior, not embarrassed the Republican Party, you don't embarrass your party because they will get rid of you. And by him having scandal after scandal after scandal, he did not have a chance. He could have had a chance, but he didn't. Wait a minute. Okay, why issues. Oh no. Okay, I'm having way too many technical issues on this. I thought it would be a smooth sailing, and damn it. I am gonna have to cut this live stream short. I did not know my internet was acting up this badly. From what I see here and what I see on YouTube, it's freezing up. So, what I am going to do is I am going to pick this up tomorrow, and I'm going to represent this. Represent. Funny. Represent. So I'm going to do this live stream again, and I'm going to do it differently because this is really bad. Alright, I want to thank you for hanging with me.